All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Buccaneers Daily. My name is Jackson. I post daily Bucks content on this channel. So I'm on a trip right now. I apologize if the audio isn't ideal. I think it should be fine, but I'm itching to make Bucks videos. I'm just itching to make it. They got Julio Jones. They got freaking Julio Jones, man. That is absolutely unreal. And then a tough injury yesterday. Ryan Jensen will miss quote unquote significant time with a left knee injury. Now, they don't know the severity of it. They do know he'll miss some time up to a couple of months. Depends on what they see as far as can he return for November or December. But yeah, the quote was he won't return anytime soon, or he won't be available anytime soon. The good news is I'm not stressing. I'm not tweaking because second-year lineman Robert Hainsey, he stepped in at center, and he's been getting nothing but praise. The Bucks coaches, offensive line coaches, they're nothing but preaching about this cat. So I'm not too worried about the Bucks offensive line. I know they lost some critical players at the guard position, and Ryan Jensen, in my opinion, he's the best center in the league. So it is really unideal. But Tom Brady, you just give him just give him a couple of seconds. Give him a couple of seconds, he'll make it work. So this is definitely still the team to beat. I mean, it's not even really it's not even really a question. A lot more things would have to happen. And they're pretty deep too, as we kind of see it right now with the injury to Ryan Jensen. But Julio Jones does a lot for this roster, man. It pretty much secures in my mind that the Buccaneers are going to be making it to the Super Bowl. Take it from a Packers fan. I mean, the Bucks are scary, bro. The Bucks are extremely scary. I'm moving down to Tampa in 1 month, actually, in September. So I'm excited. I'm gonna try and go to as many Bucks games as I can. But like I said, that as a Packers fan, man, this is a tough one. This is a tough one for sure. With the addition of Russell Gage in the offseason, what's so crazy is Russell Gage is gonna be a phenomenal weapon and threat, just productive, efficient wide receiver. But now you can really manage Julio Jones properly. Say he went to the Packers, for example. I mean, you don't have the same depth, or you don't have the same reliable depth. You don't have the same firepower. I mean, Mike Evans, best wide receiver in the league. Chris Godwin, once he comes back, throwing Cameron Brate, throwing Kyle Rudolph, there's a lot of options for this Buccaneer squad. But you can put him in certain position. You can play position or situational football. So depending on the situation, whether it's third down, all right, Julio, get in there. Whether it is red zone, all right, Julio, get in there. You can now really preserve Julio Jones for the entirety of the season. And I mean, Julio isn't a player who's dealt with a bunch of injuries in his career, but he is getting up there in age. Now, we saw some good games last year from Julio when he was healthy. I drafted him in the third round of fantasy football like an idiot. And so I wasn't too pleased with Julio Jones last season, but that's on me picking him third round. He's dealt with injuries 2 straight seasons. So that's why I think it's just important right now that you have this depth, that you have all these different weapons. So like I said, you can put in Julio Jones in certain situations. He doesn't have to be a 3-down wide receiver. He doesn't have to be out there for every snap, every single game. You can really utilize him properly. And he comes out there and it's just a whole nother threat to worry about. So, I mean, this Bucks team is just absolutely terrifying, And I'm very excited for this season to get started. I mean, football is here in like 2 weeks, so it's preseason, but we're 2 months away from the start of the NFL season, and I know the Buccaneers are going to make it to the goddamn Super Bowl. So hopefully you guys are excited. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Most importantly, go ahead, drop some comments down below. Any recent developments? Do you think the Julio addition was huge? Do you think the injury to Ryan Jensen was tough? Let me know down below. Have a good rest of your weekend. I'll